the Cusco airport now.
That's good. Is it? It's like an oxygenated thing.
Next days. Now we're in the Inca territory, and I'm going to tell you more about the history of the
Our picnic spot on some red rocks, coming down to the Sacred Valley from Cusco. That's the tallest mountain with the glacier in Cusco. That's the origin of the Amazon. It's the closer view. The glaciers are melting. It did rain, and I'm a little bit worried it might rain again before I get my picture took. So here we are, panoramic. Now this is our picture stop just on the Sacred Valley. The upper terraces are archaeological sites. The lower are in use by the farmers today. The river down there is what we're going to be floating on tomorrow.
Yes, some not. If it's textiles, probably yes.
So the terraces. Stone terraces. The stone here is volcanic andesite.
No, that's an archaeological site. What means Inca? Inca means king. One person, like in Egypt. No, the pharaoh was only one person, right? And well, that guy called Inca dominates, no, the other people with religion and with political power, no, because he have a big army. But also he represents the son of the sun. Right? For a reason, he was a demi-deity, no? Half God, half person, all right? He was considered important, all right? Plant, if you see from the air, looks like a bird, no? With open wings. For a reason, they call Pisac, that area, have the shape of that partridge.
Looks
and
like
for that
a
reason, they
partridge.
call Pisac, this area. Remember the town we saw coming at the bottom
The
next to the
ruins.
river? It's called Pisac. The mountain is called Pisac. The archaeological site is called Pisac. That is a new name. This place was an important place at the Inca times because it's a very strategical position. And you see, this place is built on the mountain, and there are different valleys coming from different areas. We came from Cusco. If you take the left side upwards, you go into the Lake Titicaca. If you walk to the right, following the river, you go to Machu Picchu. And the urban sector in the other side, right? It's for a reason, it's important duality, no, at the Inca times. Here, those terraces, then are built probably at the Inca times, or maybe before, who knows, right? And all were used for agriculture, all right? That means they are not in use today, because this is an archaeological site. When I was a kid, I saw people growing corn and potatoes here. Now the only terraces in use are the other ones we saw before, but that at the bottom, right? Yes. Are building the terraces following the shape of the mountain. And that is something that we need to learn today. They don't change the landscape. They don't modify the landscape. They always follow the contour. For a reason, top, concave, convex, concave, convex, right? Beautiful. All they build in harmony, no, with the mountain. All right? Now, question. The Incas built the terraces from the bottom to the top or from the top to the bottom? Help me, please.
Bottom to the top.
Bottom to the top. From the top to the bottom. The answer is from the bottom to the top. All right? That means they don't need to cut the mountain. They have the slope of the mountain. Imagine my arm is the slope of the mountain, right? And at the bottom, they build a wall on the mountain, right? And the wall needs to be inclined. If you see that wall always is inclined inside. This is anti-seismic. When they build a wall, they need to fill inside with different layers. They put rocks, gravel, and sand from the river. That's going to be a filter for the rainy season. Then the rain runs below the terraces. All right? And the last layer is going to be the soil. And the soil needs to be fertile. You see? It's like 8 feet.
Yeah,
No?
that's why
Right?
these are so
Some
tall.
are 12, some are 15. Depends how steep is the hill. The terraces are more or less inclined and tall.
Wonder if
Right?
they had.
And what's very important in the Incas economy? Have you seen the houses are made with adobes?
Yeah.
And the adobes are just soil mixed with water and with straw. Then this is the straw that the people use till today to make the adobe bricks. Of course, if you're going to see the farmers in the mountains, they are still doing ropes with the straw because they need to tie animals. They need to tie
Straw
the
grass, and they use it to make everything, including bridges. See how big the terraces are?
See, those probably are 20 feet.
Could be 20 feet tall. Look at blue bonnet.
You know, guys, blue bonnet is a leguminose family, right? It's a leguminose, and it's edible here. It's how the people in the Andes get the protein from
They
the
eat it.
quinoa. Quinoa is one Andean grain, right?
Also
And it's
called
the tarwi or
lupines.
the lupin has a pot. Inside the pot has beans, and those beans are the edible parts, right? Lupin, because the diet of the people is vegetarian. At the Incas times was the same. I'm talking the common people. Incas were not common. Incas were on top of the pyramids with PVC pipes, right?
They have 6 fountains working today,
You see, guys, here,
thanks to
there is a
PVC
terrace.
pipes.
There is a terrace over there, and above the terrace is the channel with a nice gradient going into the gorge. Because the gorge have a great power in order to have fountains, in order to have irrigation, and to supply water for the people living around. Okay?
They got water,
It's close
that
to me.
meltwater from the glaciers. It was in a creek, and they channeled it here to their fountains. You could flood their fields or drink it.
Inca Cemetery.
Here's a cemetery.
The hill
Where
of
the hills
mountain
are.
cliff facing the sunrise. Remember, I'm not sure if yesterday Vanessa explained you about the pre-Inca tombs. The pre-Inca tombs, guys, were different. The pre-Inca tombs were in the desert of Lima, no, in the coast, in the north of Peru, south of Peru as well. They made like a coffin, right? Like in China as well, no? They make a coffin, no, with rocks, no, with a rectangle or with a square shape, with rocks and a stucco. And they put the mummy inside, in a fetal position with the knees up. Because these people believe in it, right? And later they seal it forever. Now are open because looters were looking for gold, silver, and things since the Spaniards came until a few years ago, when the Peruvian state now is really protecting the area.
It's a beautiful rainbow. And what's so weird is it's below us. This is our hotel in Urubamba. We came through some beautiful Sacred Valley to get here. Very nice room. This is kind of a plaza Spanish style with the mountains around us. We have some nice blue skies, and that's the mountain behind the hotel. We just got here, but I just want to take pictures while the sky is blue.
Bugs floating around on the top.
Yeah, this is the outside of this hotel in Urubamba. And getting toward twilight, the time of day, 6 o'clock.